Yo, I have never gone live on TikTok, so I kind of want to see how this works, or if anybody cares or is watching. Um, I am told to go live. I'm asked to go live. Um, Hopefully, it is something that people care about or enjoy. This is a really weird screen and viewing experience, but I'm down. I guess anybody ask me whatever, but in the meantime, I'm gonna just start talking since that's what I do best. No, I'm kidding. But basically, look, I'm here, LA, in a minute, shining a positive light on this awesome city. You guys know I love it. You guys know I do my best for the city. I want suggestions. I want to know what you want to hear about, what you want me to discuss, what you want me to cover. In the meantime, I will say this, right? Everybody hates getting off the platform. And I'm asking people to get off the platform to go watch my YouTube, and I'll tell you exactly why. And this isn't what I'm here for, but I just wanted to leave with this. I posted that McDonald's thing yesterday. It's the real origin story of McDonald's. I don't make any money doing this, and it takes a lot of time. I'm here in my office at my real work job, and I want to do LA in a minute full time. So for me to do it full time, I have to generate revenue, and YouTube is one of the only places I could do that. So I posted the YouTube link in my bio. It's just one story, and it's awesome. It's the real origin story of McDonald's. It did not start in Downey. It did not start in San Bernardino. Did not start in Illinois. It started right here in Los Angeles. So check that out. I don't want to be one of those jerks who's like, link in bio, leave the platform, but it's cool, and it's the only way I could possibly make money. Now, anyway, what do I think about the new MLB rules? Whoa, who knows? I'm even a baseball fan. That's because of this. Duh. Whatever, man. MLB needs to market itself better. That's the thing I'm most concerned about. Aaron Judge just hit his 60th home run. Nobody cares. MLB needs to do a lot better than that. Watts Towers. I did do Watts Towers, and that is a phenomenal story. It was an immigrant, Anton Sabatia, something like that. One man, a little dude, 5'4", put all this stuff together with all these scraps, tile, metal, just sturdy little scraps, bottle caps, glass, and he built the Watts Towers, and then the city wanted to tear it down. Get this. So they actually had a seismic test, and they put these big machines up to it, and it withstood 10,000 pounds of force, and it stayed up, and finally, that's how the Watts Towers became a historic monument. Really good story. If you don't see it and can't find it, DM me. I return all my messages. I want people to see my work. It's a lot of effort, and I think they're good. Hopefully they're good and you enjoy them. So let me know, and I will absolutely DM you the piece and whatever like that. Fabulous Las Vegas, thank you for liking my passion. I think that's one of my better qualities, if you will. Dodgers will not get a new stadium. Real Talk Baseball. Who said that? There's no new stadium coming anytime soon. Elementary school, El Monte Elementary School was the first school this side of the Mississippi. I got to check on that. That seems like something that needs to be fact checked, but I will do it. Thank you, by the way, Decor, for saying you love my content. 65 Eddie, thank you. Literally appreciate you guys. Steve, awesome. Thank you. I don't know what the Intuit Dome is. Somebody just brought that up. I've never heard of that, but I'll check it out. I always check anything. Thank you for the support. And everybody, honestly, like what I want to say truthfully is I want to do this full time. There's so much to cover in this city. I haven't even gotten into the people. The only people I've covered are Vin Scully, Jonathan Gold, Snoop Dogg. There's millions of people, millions of places. There's 88 municipalities and 120 unincorporated areas, and I've covered maybe 15. Every day people send in awesome ideas, and I want to cover all of it because there's so much in this city that's amazing, that needs to be talked about, that needs to be looked into, and just all these stories and tidbits are freaking awesome. So I mean, keep sending in stories. I want to do this full time. Truthfully, and again, not to plug off platform, but the only way I possibly can make money is with the YouTube. So if you can, go to my link in bio. It's my YouTube to the McDonald's story. And I'm giving you a good story out of it. It's the real origin story of McDonald's. Everybody said it started in San Bernardino, Downey, Chicago. No, it started here in Los Angeles. That's where the origin story is. And right now that video is only on my YouTube. Check it out. I have a job. I'm at my freaking office right now. Supposed to be working. There's my computer. But if I want to do this full time, I got to make some money. So please, just watch the YouTube. That's all I'm asking. Good content. It is. I hope you guys are here because you realize it's good content. I have a lot of fun doing it, and I have a lot of fun getting the responses from everybody. So thank you so much. Manson in Topanga Canyon, Anthony, that's an awesome idea. I might mix that one in for the Halloween. What do I do for work? Decor 775. I'm in online advertising. It's not sexy. It's a good vocation. It's fun. I mean, compared to like most jobs, but nothing like crazy or whatever. Definitely nothing that's as fun or as cool as LA in a minute would be. Hole in the walls in LA. Oh man. That's what LA is all about, and that's kind of my favorite thing about the city is every corner you turn, there's something cool, there's something unique, there's something with a badass story. My favorite restaurant is Jitlada. I know that's not like a hole in the wall because people know about it, but it kind of is because it's in a strip mall. I would go there all the time if I could. But there's so many good ethnicities. How did this hat go on me? Did somebody... Oh, okay. All right. I was like, dude, that was crazy. But there's so many good places. Every ethnicity, the diversity of the city is what makes it so amazing. You got a Korean place next to a Persian place, next to a barbecue place, next to a Thai place. It's all incredible. We all love this city. Different religions in LA. Who brought that up? Nanuka dogs. California dogs, maybe. Different religions. It's funny you bring that up because yesterday I was reading a book called The Mirage Factory, right? That talks about how LA is a city built on mirages, whether it was the movies or the come west and get healthy for the oranges, even though it was becoming an industrial town. But the third one was the religion angle, which I never really knew the foundation of religion in Los Angeles. There was a woman named Amy Semple McPherson who led this Pentecostal revival in the early 20th century, and it turned LA into a religious town. So yes, I'm definitely going to get into that because that's something I had no idea about. And I don't really think of LA as a religious city, but it turns out that all these immigrants, or all these migrants that came here, the white migrants, by the way, which is different than the immigrants that made and really truly are the foundation of the city. But when they came west from Iowa, Nebraska, and Oklahoma, they were looking for religion and they were looking for groups. So apparently Los Angeles at the beginning of the 20th century was a highly religious city. And that is something that kind of blows my mind. Long Beach, I saw that. Long Beach, downtown, San Gabriel Valley are three areas that are undercovered on LA in a minute, and I need to get in there. I need to do more stuff. Send me suggestions. I'm all about it. I love it. I want to cover everything. Historic Lion Country Safari, Warlord Jefferson. I've never heard of that, but somebody yesterday sent me the old alligator farm, which used to be a theme park in Buena Park. So I'm absolutely going to cover that. If Lion Country Safari is something similar, I definitely want to do something because that was something I'm like, what? There used to be theme parks where you could go play with alligators. What? Dorothy Chandler, who said that? Jackie, what is up? Much love, and what a great suggestion. She saved the Hollywood Bowl, by the way, just off the top of my head. But of people that were important in the history of LA, she's up there. She's definitely one of the top people from Los Angeles that had a huge impact. She was married to a scion of the LA Times, Norman Chandler. I think it was Norman or Harry. I forget which one. I think it was Norman Chandler. But she was kind of... suppressed because it was the culture back then. It was like men run everything and make all the decisions. And she was just supposed to be the quiet wife in the corner, but she refused to do that because that's not what she was about. And she stood up and she was very instrumental. And one of the first ways that she made an impact on the city was the Hollywood Bowl in 1951 was going to go out of business because it had huge financial troubles. And Dorothy Chandler put together the fundraiser to save the Hollywood Bowl and basically gave it a new life and a new world. And also, all you people that go to the Hollywood Bowl and have a picnic, it's because of her that you're allowed to eat there and because you're allowed to have the picnics there. So she's awesome. The Lion Country, people keep talking about this. Is this a real thing? A hippo that escaped? I got to look into that. Again, I know about the alligators, but this lions thing is crazy. By the way, Pioneer Fried Chicken, Fast Market, Fast MKT, that was one of my absolute favorite places growing up. My dad used to take me every week. I'll never forget the orange booths and the orange chicken. Not orange chicken like Panda Express, which, by the way, also came from Los Angeles, but the orange fried chicken that would crunch so loud, and it was so delicious. And I thought they all disappeared because Popeyes bought them. And again, like, I never saw a Pioneer, and then all of a sudden, because of TikTok, I saw the Pioneer Chicken LA account. And by the way, you guys should check out that account, especially if you love Pioneer. But they're trying to make it back. There are 2 Pioneers still around. One's in Boyle Heights. Other one, I believe, is in Bell Gardens. But it's good. And I went to the one in Boyle Heights, and it's the exact same you remember. It's awesome. I love Pioneer. Cali Girl Eats. You get it. Santa's Little Village, honestly, fun place. Gonna do that probably around the Christmas time. Whoa, Zamboni machine invented in Paramount. I like that. I am doing an LA Kings episode coming up, so that'll be relevant. Garment District, Jewelry District, Authentic VKK, great suggestions. I've completely overlooked downtown. There's so much to cover there. For me, Placita Olvera Street is one of the places that I definitely need to cover. I go there with my in-laws like 3 times a year. It was supposed to be one of my first stories. I never ended up getting around to it. But I need to cover that. I need to cover the district. There's so much in downtown. There's so much in San Gabriel Valley. There's so much in Long Beach. There's so much on the west side. This is what makes this city amazing. LA, everywhere you look, has something awesome. And I haven't even started to cover the people or the schools. There's so much cool stuff. Silver Lake Reservoir I haven't done. What's the restaurant on Olvera Street, Chef Andrew? Those places are all dope. Cali Girl Eats, El Tepeyac. I did do one on the 5-pound burrito. Have not covered Getty Villa. El Tepeyac Cafe, that came up twice. I did the Manuel's burrito. It's a 5-pound burrito, which is the biggest in LA. But more importantly, they're kind of like what I consider sort of a heartbeat of Boyle Heights. And Boyle Heights, by the way, as a neighborhood, in my opinion, might be the most important neighborhood in all of Los Angeles. It was one of the first places where blacks were allowed to buy property. And it had a high percentage of blacks at the end of the 19th century when, I mean, this was a racist place. This meaning the United States, especially Los Angeles, turned into a Japanese community, turned into a Jewish community. Cantor's Deli was originally located in Boyle Heights. And then obviously now the demographic of Boyle Heights, very large Latino community, but it is covered. It's one of the best examples of like the true diversity in LA, which is one of the things that makes it so awesome to me. So every time I go down to Boyle Heights, Mariachi Plaza, like cool place to be. And by the way, I got to say this, 6th Street Viaduct, that bridge, if you guys haven't gone, go. It's literally mind-blowing. I'm going to be honest. When I first saw it, when I first heard of it, I was like, oh, that's cool. We're getting a new bridge. Like, that's neat. But seeing it in person was jaw-dropping. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's huge. It has community space. It's clean. Yes, I know people were screwing around on it, but look, that's LA. People want to have fun. It's a neighborhood thing. But there's live entertainment. There's going to be a park under it. There's a bike lane. There's passenger stuff. It's so freaking cool. It is a monument to this city, and it connects downtown and Boyle Heights. You guys gotta go. It's awesome, and it's going to be, in 100 years, hundreds of years, a historical thing that people look at in Los Angeles. So it's super important. Mucho Macho Metal, your mom was the first Latina in the Sunkist office. That's awesome. I'm wondering if that's a Sunkist that used to be right there on Woodman and Riverside in Sherman Oaks, because Sunkist started in LA, and that's going to be a story. Angel's Flight, George, I did do that one. Hollywood Sign. It's the Hollywood Sign's 100th anniversary this year, so there will be a 100th anniversary. Busch Gardens, Uncle Disheveled, that one's coming up. The Budweiser Factory. RFK assassination, man, Ambassador Hotel. I'm going to get there. Hi from Seattle. I used to live there myself. I was in the University District in 2002, 2003. Great city. Becky, I did not do Marineland. Do a segment on, sorry guys, Cyclavia. I don't know how to say that. I always see that, but I know it's like, the bicycling thing in Los Angeles, I do need to cover that. Galaxy in the house. What up, Galaxy? We still need to do that collaboration. I am not a Libra. I am a Virgo, by the way, whoever asked. Fisher of LA, I did do a piece on C's. If you can't find it, DM me. I'll send it. C's, funny for me, two things. Number one, Cher worked there, and that's where she met Sonny Bono when she was underage, which is kind of neat. Number two, it really was started by Mary C. That lady you see on the boxes, that was really her, and it's really her recipes. And I still think C's is awesome candy. So, I mean, good story. Start in LA. Little Tokyo. Need to do it. Absolutely. That's the truth. Galleria. Which Galleria? Are we talking Glendale Galleria? Did do that one. Sherman Oaks Galleria, which I haven't done. The history of the Valley Girls. Oh, man. That's going to be a fun one for me because that's kind of where I grew up. And honestly, guys, I got to plug something. I apologize in advance. Please go to my YouTube, and I'll tell you why before you get pissed. Link in bio. I get it. I don't make any money from this, and it's a lot of work. I'm here in my work office right now, right? This is where I work, computer, blah, blah, blah. I need a job. I have a job, but I want to do LA in a Minute full time, and the only place I could possibly generate revenue would be on my YouTube. So if you guys go, it's the link in bio right now. And what you get is an exclusive today. It's a McDonald's real origin story. People think McDonald's started in San Bernardino, and that was technically the first location. But McDonald's actually has roots in Los Angeles, and the origin story started in LA, and I'm not bullshitting. When I found out the story, I was like, I can't wait. I need to tell people about this. Go to my YouTube, please. I'm not even making money there yet, but if I get to a certain point, at least I can make a couple bucks because I want to do LA in a Minute full time. I know a bunch of people just left. As soon as they're like, the link in bio, get out of here. That's cool. I get it. I'm the same way. But honestly, that McDonald's story is dope. And if you go watch the YouTube, I think you're going to agree. Subscribe if you can. Otherwise, Above Los Angeles, my boy, Josh. By the way, everybody listening, follow Above Los Angeles. It's my boy, Josh. He was very instrumental in helping me grow. He does a lot of overhead videos. Josh, I don't know if I'm allowed to say drone. I know kind of you're sensitive about that, but he does great work and it's beautiful. Above Los Angeles. He covers the city from the sky the way I cover it from the ground. We've done some collaborations together that have been awesome, that have been fun. Follow Above Los Angeles. He's also a great dude, and I think that that's probably the most important. Moose, LA has contributed to American history like no other. Thank you. I agree with that. And we've only been doing it for 140, 150 years. There's so much that LA has contributed. And that's why I like covering this thing. Everywhere you look is something fun. It's something exciting. There's stories everywhere. I grew up and people used to always say, LA has no culture. LA has no history. Bullshit. LA has awesome culture and history. You just need to look into it. And it's so fun. Randy, what is Legion Stadium? That sounds intriguing. Tell me about that. Fabulous Las Vegas, Fernando Mania. That would be incredible. That would be fun. That changed the Dodgers fan base and changed the Dodgers future. That one would be incredible. Great suggestion. Lakers or Clippers? Todd, this is a good question, and I'll tell you why. Most people don't like these kind of answers, but it's the truth. Both, and here's why. My dad took me to Showtime Lakers in the 80s. I grew up collecting basketball cards. I had these star cards from the Lakers in the 80s. But guess what? We got season tickets to the Clippers in 92, 93 when Larry Brown was the coach, Mark Jackson, Danny Manning. So I grew up with the Clippers, and honestly, for me, this is the truth. Since I was a kid, everything LA I love. I went to UCLA. I'm still a USC fan, not against UCLA, but USC is my second favorite team / school. Why? Because of LA, dude. We're all from LA. We love it. We have our battles. We have our rivalries, but it's a great city and I love everything about it. Guys, I have to go because I have to go back to do some work. But thank you. Please check out my YouTube. I know you don't want to leave platforms. I get it. I'm the same way, but I'd love to get out of this office, stop working and work and just do LA in a minute. Please subscribe on YouTube. Literally appreciate that. Thank you guys so much for following. Everybody who interacts, engages, even if you disagree. Helms Bakery's on the way, by the way. Somebody said that. Chargers, Fabulous Las Vegas. Last thing, I like them. I'm not all in yet. I'm a Raiders fan, first and foremost. So Rams and Chargers, I'm getting used to. But I appreciate you guys. Check out that YouTube link in bio. I know. But seriously, thank you. Keep the comments coming. Much love. Appreciate everybody. Have an awesome, awesome day. It's been way more than a minute, but thank you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you. I don't know how to close this. Hold on. It's crazy. All right, bye, guys. Thank you.